What's up, guys? So today's video, I want to talk about sports drinks and why you should avoid them at all costs. Now, there are exceptions, which I'm going to get into later in the video, but for the average person, especially if you're trying to lose weight and be in a caloric deficit, you want to avoid sports drinks. Now, before I give you my explanation, you might be a little bit confused. I'm sure you've seen commercials about the benefits of sports drinks, how Gatorade and Powerade, they can replenish your potassium, your sodium. It's got essential vitamins and minerals that are needed, especially after a grueling workout. That is true, I'm not denying it, but in terms of weight loss, you might want to steer away from them because there are some hidden traps and dangers behind sports drinks. The main reason why is that there's a lot more calories in a sports drink than you might think. So for instance, I'll put a screenshot if I can find one because I don't have it in my hand, but a standard 32 ounce Powerade has between 200 to 220 calories, between 52 to 60 grams of sugar. And although it does have those essential vitamins and minerals, your niacin, your sodium, your potassium, your vitamin B6, B12, those are good things to have. Although it has that, if you're trying to be in a caloric deficit, you're going to be wasting your calories with all that sugar, especially if you're not even having a grueling workout. And maybe you're guilty of this. I'm not here to point fingers, just trying to educate you guys and gals. So if you're going for a stroll around the park, you're barely burning any calories, and you're guzzling that sports drink every day, those 200 calories might not seem like that much, but those are precious calories. If you're on, for instance, 1500 calorie maintenance, those 200 calories, it's precious. I would, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone, but I would rather eat my calories than drink my calories. That's just my opinion. Now, before I depart in this video, I said there are exceptions. If you are an endurance athlete, you're Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, whatever. Basically, you're moving around a lot. You have a high metabolism. You're a wrestler. You're a boxer. Swimming, cross country, track, training for a marathon, half marathon, ultra marathon, one of those types of things. Or like I mentioned, boxing and wrestling. Those are sports which I used to wrestle, that you need to make weight. You want to replenish your sugars. I'm not. In that case, yes, sports drinks can be vital and crucial. But for the average person watching that video, you're not an athlete. You're not high intensity, so you don't really need it. So what do you do in replace? As long as you have a well-balanced diet, drink a lot of water throughout the day, stay hydrated, and eat your fruits and vegetables. Have common sense, and if you do that, the vast majority of people, for the vast majority of people, you're gonna be okay. If you start cramping up and stuff, you can get some lab work done. Maybe eat a banana, eat some more stuff with potassium, get some more greens in, and for the most part, you're gonna be okay. You don't need that sports drink. Drink the water. Water has 0 calories. You're gonna be fine. You don't have a competition the next day. You're an average person just trying to be a little bit fit, a little bit more healthy. And because of that, you don't need the sports drinks. So put it away. And also, before I depart, if you got this far in the video, like that 32 ounce Powerade, it says 80 calories on it. But you got to look at the fine print. You got to pay attention, do a little bit of math. You don't have to be an Einstein. 80 calories, but there's 2.5 servings. So 80 times 2 is 160 calories plus another half, 180, 160 plus another 40, so about 200 calories. So there you go. And although the 80 calories looks innocent, it's more calories than you think. So read the label, pay attention. You don't need the sports drinks. Oh, and last, I keep saying last, but this is definitely the last. Happy medium or alternative is to drink a Powerade Zero version or Gatorade Zero. Gatorade Zero has like 10 calories. I do drink that because I do on my cardio days when I'm sweating a lot, especially during the summertime when I'm losing a lot of water and I'm feeling a little bit weak. In that case, I'm gonna have a Gatorade Zero, or I usually don't drink a regular one, but I could if I needed to because I'm pretty lean. But that's an alternative. But if not, and you have a hard time losing weight, just stick with water. That's my time. Thanks for watching 5 minutes. Comments, questions always welcome. If you want other types of no nonsense health and fitness advice, you know where to find me, subscribe and all that. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.